Howdy y'all, my name is Rachel. I write the blog Rubber Cowgirl, and today I'm going to show you how to make seitan. Thanksgiving is coming up in just a few days and everybody wants to eat turkey. I don't get it. I'm making seitan. It's made from vital wheat gluten and some apple juice concentrate to give it more of a turkey flavor. Also makes great lunch meat. It's not that hard, but there is a trick to it, so I'm going to show you. Hold on. Here we go. Alright, let's begin. I tried to keep this recipe pretty simple, to use ingredients that you can find at pretty much any grocery store. Safeway, for example. Vital wheat gluten seems like it might be a strange ingredient, but it's actually in the baking aisle of most grocery stores. Any place that carries Bob's Red Mill products will have it, and those are really easy to find. Then I've got herbes de Provence, which is a blend of savory, thyme, rosemary, basil, tarragon, and lavender. Also got some apple juice concentrate to give it a sweetness and more of a turkey flavor, salt, and garlic powder. So let's go. First, 1 cup of the vital wheat gluten. 2 teaspoons of salt. 1 of garlic powder. 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon herbes de Provence. And then stir that all up together. Next, I better roll up my sleeve. Add the 1/2 cup of apple juice concentrate. Thawed, but still cold. It's important that it be cold. And then we're going to quickly mix that all together. Okay, then just knead it with your hands a bit. And shape it into whatever form you desire. It's going to double in size as it simmers. So it will be a lot larger than this in the end. And I've got a broth simmering on my back burner. Let's just step over there. And I made my own broth. You can buy a broth, any veggie broth. I have just added a bunch of ingredients. Bring that up a little bit higher. I've got dried mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, carrots, celery, wakame, garlic, salt, and vinegar. And that's a nice simmer right there. I don't know if you can tell. You see how it's just little bubbles and not quite boiling? You want to find just the right spot, and that's the trick to getting your seitan to come out perfectly. The simmer. Alright, the seitan has been simmering for a long time. I let it go an hour. 40 minutes is fine though, especially if you have a nice deep broth. I turned this one a few times while it was simmering. And now I think it's about ready to roast. So let's make the glaze. Alright, so the glaze I do is 3 tablespoons of something sweet, agave, maple syrup, or molasses. Blackstrap molasses are really awesome because they've got iron. Loads of iron. And I'm not going to measure this, I'm just going to guess that there's approximately 3 tablespoons left in this bottle. Same of soy sauce. No. Do it. Okay. And 1 of olive oil. I cut the lid off of this tin. I'm going to poke some holes in the bottom and use it to grow herbs in. And it looks like there's just about a tablespoon left in there. I'm going to use a bit more of this oil to lightly grease my baking dish. Just so it's easier to clean afterwards, you know? Alright, and then if you like smoky flavor, add some liquid smoke. I do about 12 drops. Stir it up. And your glaze is ready. Now I'm just going to grab the seitan out of the broth. I'm going to use that broth to make some butternut squash soup. I'll probably puree everything all together. Last time I did this, I used it to make gravy with some chickpea flour. And that was awesome. I used my immersion blender. Alright, now I'm going to put this in the oven and bake it for a while at 350. If you don't like smoky flavor, you could do fresh cracked black pepper. That would also be awesome. Alright, so this has been roasting for about 10 minutes now. I'm just gonna reglaze it. I'll do this probably twice more. And it just gives it better flavor. You don't have to do this step though. You can just use the simmered seitan for stir fries or slice it up for sandwiches, etc. I'm a little worried about this one because usually when I make the dough it's squishier than it was this time. That looks yummy. And it didn't get quite as big. let's slice into it and see what happened. This one is really dense. Looks pretty good. This looks more like seitan sausage. Maybe I've been adding too much liquid usually. I cut it in half for this recipe, so let's give it a taste. It's good. You gotta try this at home.